Alright, guys, so about a week and a half ago, here in my hometown of Albuquerque, New Mexico, we had our yearly Comic Con, and I got to meet a couple of C-list actors and pick up some stuff. Got some stuff signed. I'm gonna show you today what I got. So this is like a little haul video from Albuquerque Comic Con. So I hope you enjoy the video. It's not much. It's very amateur, as you may have guessed. But anyways, let's get into it. First up, got to meet one of the kids from Kindergarten Cop, and I had him sign my VHS copy of the film. And it was this kid right here. What was his name? Milo something. I don't remember. But when I met him, he asked if I wanted him to put a quote on the film, and I just said, "Yeah, sure, go ahead. You know what you say in the film. Just go ahead and put that." And so he did. Boys have a penis, girls have a vagina, and so yeah, this has always been one of my favorite Schwarzenegger flicks. Very funny movie. Really cool that I got to meet that kid. He is an adult now, I think in his 30s, but he was super nice. Had him sign this, and so yeah, that's the first thing I got is Kindergarten Cop. Okay, next up, got to meet some of the cast of The Walking Dead. I can't remember some of their names. It wasn't anyone huge or anything. There was one name in particular that I was really excited to meet, and that was Herschel from the first, second, and third season. I do believe he was in the first season, like the last episode, but I know he was in the second and the third for sure. I won't throw out any spoilers of what happens if you haven't seen the show. But yeah, I got to meet Scott Wilson, and he signed this special edition exclusive Best Buy lenticular Blu-ray, and I made it out to my wife because she's a huge Walking Dead fan. Yeah, right here. Scott Wilson Herschel. He was a super nice guy. He's getting old. I think he's like 70 years old now. He could barely talk. I mean, well, he could, but you know how old folks are. It's kind of hard for them to do things. But yeah, really excited to meet him. He was super nice. There was a couple other things that we saw him in, but I couldn't have him sign everything. It was like 30-40 bucks for an autograph, and that's just for one. But he was also in the X Files, one of the X Files episodes, with that guy that was obsessed with hair. I forget the name of the episode, but it's really super creepy. And he was also in Tall Tale as that one bandit that got his trigger finger shot off. But yeah, Scott Wilson right here. That's cool. So gonna definitely hold on to all this stuff that I got. I'm not gonna go scalp it on eBay or anything because I love collecting this kind of stuff, and so yeah. Boom. Walking Dead. Okay, next up, we got a couple things in here autographed. See that? No, not really. Anyways, yeah, we had got to the chance to meet Roger Rabbit, the voice actor from Roger Rabbit, and he was a little eccentric for sure. That guy was a little kooky. He's getting pretty old too. He's like 70 years old. But anyways, right here is his autograph. He drew a picture of I think that's himself smoking, which is, kind of funny, but just listening to him talk, I don't know. He was a little out there. But yeah, that's cool. I do believe that this thing right here is definitely going to be worth something soon. Who knows? But I don't think I'll ever get rid of it. But it's still pretty cool to have. I've always loved Roger Rabbit as a kid. I know it's kind of like more of an adult kind of a cartoon, but I've always enjoyed it. One of Bob Hoskins' favorite movies that he's done of mine. And so, yeah, I got to meet Roger Rabbit. And then this other autograph is covered up. Claudia Christian from Babylon 5. She's also in Atlantis, and I apologize, I have her picture covered up right here. But yeah, one of my favorite things that she's done was Atlantis. She got to work with Michael J. Fox and Jim Varney and other big names, and so yeah, I got her to sign this. Got to talk to her for a little bit about the film, what it was like doing it, and everything like that. And so yeah, Claudia Christian right there. And then behind here we have Pruitt Taylor Vince, who you think I'd be excited for. I mean, I was excited to meet him, but more excited to meet him for The Walking Dead and the scenes that he got to do with Shane. But I was more excited to meet him from his role in the X-Files. He's in one of my favorite X-Files episodes, Unruh. That is a really fantastic episode. That's probably one of my favorite episodes. I talked to him about that, and he quoted one of the whole scenes of dialogue that he had in the show. And yeah, he was a lot of fun to meet. Vincent, or no, Pruitt, I meant is he's awesome. He's an awesome guy. If you ever get a chance to meet him at a Comic-Con or whatever, do it, because he's fun. He's definitely a really really cool guy to talk to. But yeah, Pruitt Taylor Vince. I also had him write on one of the quotes from the show, "Beware of the Howlers, Unruh." Man, that is just so cool. Love the heck out of this thing. So, yep, there is that. And then next up, got this bad boy signed right here from Doyle Wolfgang von Frankenstein of the Misfits. I've always been a huge Misfits fan. As you can see, his autograph is back there because this thing is damaged. I've had it since high school. I've had this thing for a while. I've never gotten to see the Misfits perform. I've seen a ton of other concerts, but I've never seen the Misfits. So it was really cool to meet him. This guy is a beast, man. Let me just tell you, I don't think he has any body fat on him whatsoever. He is just huge, and I don't know how old he's gotten, but he has definitely stayed in shape. I'm going to take this guy out of the package so we can get a better look at that autograph. But yeah, he was cool. I got to meet him and get my picture taken with him. And so yeah, that was a highlight, was meeting Doyle. Like I said, always been a huge fan of the Misfits and stuff, so wasn't disappointed with this. I wasn't disappointed at all with Comic-Con. The only one that kind of was a little weird was Roger Rabbit, but I guess that just happens sometimes. But yeah, Doyle Wolfgang right there. Boom. Don't ever plan on getting rid of this, so don't expect to see it on eBay anytime soon, because I'm gonna keep it. Alright, and then next up, another personal favorite that I got to meet was the one and only Greedo. This is so cool. He got to sign the exclusive Toys R Us cantina scene with Han Solo sitting there, and there's Greedo. He was a really fun person to talk to. Enjoyed meeting him and getting his autograph. And yeah, he saw this thing and he couldn't believe this thing even existed. He didn't even know that this existed. But yeah, I got him to sign this. This is always, I'm not really too big on the new Star Wars Disney stuff. I know it's kind of gotten a little big with folks, but I'm not really into it. I like the first, second, and third movie, the New Hope and Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi. Those films are phenomenal, and they will always be some of the best Star Wars films ever. I don't think they're ever gonna recapture what they had back then, but they're just gonna keep doing them, which hey is fine. But I'm not a fan of it. But I am a fan of this movie right here, the original Star Wars film. Really happy I got to meet Greedo. I've met Greedo and General Akbar. Met him in Santa Fe and got him. I actually didn't have him sign anything Star Wars related. I had him sign some Return of the Oz stuff that he played TikTok. So, but yeah, this was super awesome meeting Greedo and getting him to sign this. So yeah, got that signed. Boom. Like I said, you will not see any of this stuff on eBay because I do plan on keeping it. And then here, this was my favorite part of the whole show. I got to sit in the panel, listen to them talk about their feelings on the new movie, certain things. Just man, he was such a cool guy to meet, and I hope to meet him again. Anyways, that is the Red Ranger. Oh, this right here is one of my favorite things that I got signed. This is the retired Red Ranger Funko Pop. This thing is going on eBay for a ridiculous amount. I need to get a protector case for this thing. But yeah, I got him to sign this. Austin St. John. We put 2 Ben on there. So I'm really happy for that. He was a super cool guy. I showed him this thing and he couldn't believe that he was holding one in his hands. He was like, man, I haven't seen this thing in forever. The only time I see it is on eBay. And I actually found this thing a couple years ago before it went into retirement at a comic book store, and they only wanted like $8 for it. And at the time, it was on eBay for about $40-$50. And so, yeah, I got a pretty good deal on it. But yeah, I got him to sign that. Need to get a case for it. And so, yeah, really happy with the haul of Albuquerque Comic Con. Can't wait for Santa Fe to come in. Oh, when is it? October? Next October. There will be another Comic Con happening in Texas, which is north. Oh, where is it? It's somewhere north of New Mexico. It's in Texas, but oh man, it slipped my mind. There's going to be another one there. I might go to that one because they're going to have the original Next Generation cast. They're going to have Riker, Deanna Troi. They're also going to have Data, so I might go to that one. And also Jason David Frank, the original Green Ranger and White Ranger. And so, but yeah, this is the haul. I normally have some toys to show off from, these Comic-Cons, but I didn't really see too much that stuck out to me this year. Some of the prices that the folks wanted were a little high, and the stuff that you can find on Amazon Prime for way less. But yeah, so just to recap, Austin St. John, Red Ranger, original Funko Pop, signed, going in a vault soon. And when I mean vault, going in plastic protection. And yeah, I'm not gonna get rid of it. We also have Greedo here. Got him to sign the Cantina box. Kindergarten Cop VHS copy signed by this little guy right here. Doyle Wolfgang. The Walking Dead Blu-ray signed by Scott Wilson himself. Pruitt Taylor Vince. I should have said he didn't have any X-Files stuff, so I just had him sign The Walking Dead because I do love that show. And had him sign that. Roger Rabbit. And Claudia Christian. And so yeah, that's my Albuquerque Comic Con. Hope you guys enjoyed the stuff. And make sure you go to your local Comic Con and hang out, meet interesting folks, and have fun, because that's what it's all about. So thank you all very much. Have a good day.